Hey, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you a brand new mage build that you can do in patch 1.09. Of course, they have pretty much nerfed the buffs on accident when it comes to using something like Howl of Shabriri on a different spell or whatnot. It does not work as of right now, but we can hope that it will be fixed soon. We are first going to go over here towards Celia under stairs, and then we want to go all the way up towards the stairs here, and you should see a seal on the door. We can unlock this by simply going towards the southwest and locating these towers. You can take the ladder all the way up, and once you do, you should be able to interact with a light. You are going to interact with 3 different lights on 3 different towers. For example, here's the first one, and we've interacted with it. The second one can be found towards the east here, and I'll show you how to get there. We are going to hop on one building to the other, including there are some roots nearby that you can hop on top of. But I'm going to jump towards the left here, and I should be able to land softly and without any damage. Now let's continue up, go towards the left, and then jump up again, and you should see the ladder right here. Take this ladder all the way up and interact with the second light. Now we want to go towards the third one, which can be found over here too. So the whole idea here is to interact with all these lights so that we can then unlock the seal. And this is pretty much the mechanic. And here we are, the third tower. We are going to interact with the light up there. Once you have done this, you can then go towards the exact same location that we were just at, because you will see that the seal has been broken. Let's go back to the same exact location. Instead of going up the stairs, we will go towards the left, and then you should see that this is now available. I've already defeated the boss. What you will see is that there will be 2 bosses that you will need to defeat, and then you can go straight forward, interact with the chest, and then you will be rewarded with the glintstone staff. This is one of the best staffs in the game, and it's an easy way to grab it. Continuing on, let's talk about spells. We want to travel over here towards Waypoint Ruins Cellar. You'll see it right here on the map. We can then travel over towards this general direction. You know you are in the right area because you should see those flower enemies on the left side. I know they have a specific name. I believe it's a Miranda or something like that. You guys can correct me, the right way. But we are going to then go towards the southeast here. You should see this little campfire here that's not lit. We can go behind, and you should see some stair steps as well as the enemies there. We can then interact with the yellow mist door, defeat this mini boss, and once that has been achieved, you can then go towards the next door, interact with it, and then talk to this lady. You want to go through the whole entire quest for Selin, and then once you've done so, you want to head over here towards Seath Water. Now from this exact location, you want to head towards the west. We eventually will come across a dragon as well as a lava pool. There will be quite a few enemies along the way. For the most part, you can dodge them. If you end up getting caught in between their attacks, what I would recommend, of course, is to just get the heck out of the way, throw on a potion of some sort, and just book it. Don't even bother staying around, because if you do end up falling towards your death or you end up dying because of these enemies, you will need to go back all the way towards Seath Water, Lost Grace, and then you'll have to rinse and repeat this whole entire path. So continue forward, and you will come across this village. And of course there will be a bear there too, and man, yeah, that's the one that you want to dodge the most, because that bear will shred you apart like it's no other. Continuing up, you will see some more enemies as well as some wildlife. Now what's great is that there is a Lost Grace over here that you can claim. I'm just going to skip past it and continue forward, go through this village that is kind of barricaded up. It's going to be the Hermit Village, and we can then go up and you'll see the boss towards the left. We want to go towards the very back here, interact with this guy right here, talk, and you should be rewarded with the Comet. This right here is absolutely the best spell in game, and I highly recommend that you pick this up. Continuing towards the second spell, we want to travel over towards the schoolhouse classroom that can be found over here at Academy of Raya Lucaria. Take a left, and then you should see a bookshelf. If you strike the bookshelf once, it should reveal that there's an open area that you can go to. Take a right, pick up this if you like, then go towards the left, and when you do go towards the left, it will appear as if there's nowhere to go, yet there is. You do want to go towards the top left, so start climbing. You should see this purple icon there, or purple highlight. Pick it up, and you should see that we have picked up a crown. Now that we have this, we want to go towards the lake facing cliff. And then we want to go towards the left here, go towards the church, You should see this fella sitting on the right side. If you give him 2 glintstone keys, he will then reward you with a gesture that you will need in order to unlock a seal or pretty much complete this puzzle that we are about to do. We want to travel over towards this exact Lost Grace. This will be the Frenzy Flame Village outskirts. You should see towards the east here is that there's going to be this tower. The only way to unlock the seal within is if we use the gesture with the crown. If you try to use the gesture without the crown, you will notice that the seal is not going to open up, which is the case, right? You're not able to open it with just the gesture. So throw on the crown. You should see that this will unlock it, like so. And we can then go all the way up towards the top of the tower. What you should see is going to be a chest, and this will be the Hammer of Haima. I'm assuming I'm saying that right anyways. Now heading back towards the same exact Lost Grace, instead of going towards the left, we are going to travel towards the right. You should see 2 enemies, but you can pass by them. They will notice you, yet if you stick around too long, they will begin to attack you. So to avoid them, go past them, go towards the right here, take a right, go up the stairs, and then when you go towards the left, hit the bookshelf, and you should see that there's going to be an illusionary wall. We can then go through, you should see the chest, open up the chest, and now we have the 3rd spell. This spell will be the Comet. We are now going to talk about Talismans. In the same exact room, you want to go towards the left, interact with the ladder, go all the way up. You should see this broken roof here. You want to go down, drop down, and then drop down towards the next hole here. You want to continuously drop until you see this item in the distance next to the crystals. Pick it up, and now you have the Graven School Talisman. We want to pick up the 2nd version of this item because it does stack. We want to go over here towards the main academy gate, go all the way towards the left. You should see this vendor, and we want to purchase this item. Then, once you want to head towards this right here, which is going to Elden Rise. We want to then cast down or send down our spirit. Once your spirit has defeated the 2 fanged imps, you can then unlock the seal, go all the way up, and we can now have the Graven Mass Talisman. Continuing towards Atlas Plateau, we want to go towards the right here and find this exact plate to interact with. You will need 2 stone sword keys. Once you have interact with the statue here and you go towards the middle, you should be able to interact with the plate. This will then take you towards the boss. Once the boss has been defeated, you will be rewarded with Godfrey's icon. Next, in the same exact location or the same exact area, Atlas Plateau, if you head towards the right, go towards the Lux Ruins, you can go down here and pick up the Ritual Sword Talisman. So far we have a staff, we have spells, and we have talismans. The last items that we need are going to be armor. What I recommend is heading over here towards Stormvale Castle. You should see the church on the right side. If you already interacted with Roger and you've bought some spells, that's cool, all in that. But what you want to do is defeat Godric, and what's going to happen is he will move locations. Originally, he will be right here, and if he's not, this means you've defeated Godric, so what you need to do is head over towards the round table. Once you have located the round table and you see him there, you want to head over here towards Stormvale and go towards the bottom where the lift is. You want to go towards the right, drop down below, and you should see this corpse here. You can pick the item if you like. Continuously drop, and you should be down here where there's going to be quite a few rats. And man, these rats are quite powerful. So if you're got some low vigor or you've just low health, what I would recommend is that you just continuously run. Just run past all of them. It's especially that big one on the right there that looks like a rat-a-tat. Yeah, avoid that one and continue forward. You should see a scarab, but for the most part, you can take him out if you want. Go towards the left here, and you should be in this open area. There will be a large boss, an ultracite tree. You will want to take it out, and you will want to go forward, interact with the blood pool here, and you can then go back towards the round table. Now, at the round table, Roger will not be able to be interacted with, so you need to go to Thea, talk to her, and then go back, and you should see the items. Now that you have the items, we can then talk about how to set this build up. We first want to equip Dark Moon Greatsword. If you do not have this, equip any sword with a skill that has magic. We want to equip the Glintstone Staff, and then for armor here, for the hat specifically, you can equip that, or you can equip Azur's Glintstone Crown. we want to continue towards the right here and equip the rest of the armor that we just pick up. Now for talismans, we of course will equip the Graven Mask Talisman and the Graven Skull Talisman, because this will increase the potency of sorceries. We have Godfrey Icon, which enhances charged spells and skills. And last but not least, we have the Ritual Sword Talisman. You can swap this out with the Magic Scorpion Charm if you absolutely want to. So from there, just throw on the rest of the spells that I've shown you. And last but not least, throw on all of the spells that I just showed you how to acquire. And you can then go against pretty much any enemy and take them out. This is great for bosses, it's great for enemies. If you use the Comet, especially with the Mixed Flask that negates FP, you can essentially take out any boss. It really just, it's that powerful. I don't know how it is after the recent patch, because they have nerfed a few things, such as the way to buff your spells. So if you wanted to use Howl of Shabriri, that does not work technically as of right now, so there's that. But yeah, other than that, hope you guys have enjoyed the build. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Thank you to everyone that's currently subscribed and the members that have decided to join. I appreciate that, and I'll see you all in the next video.